Hello all. So today I'm going to explain you about this mobile store project. What are the internal structure? What is the internal structure of it, and how this application basically works. So for that, first let me show you uh, what is this application and how does it actually look. So this application is hosted in my www folder. Sorry, not that application. This one, localhost slash mobile store. As you can see here, the front page of the application shows the panel, which kind of like a initial display. If you click on this view button, you can see the detail of that particular product. Let me go back. So this is eyeball slide. One product is shown here, and its price, and directly you can add to cart, add this product to your cart. And if we go to view, you can see the detailed view. Now this thing, images are fetched from the database, and this is the JavaScript plugin for zooming feature, and these details are being fetched from the database, everything, whatever it is. And these are the, just like a shopping site, this is how it is. If we want, we can add this item to cart, and this will go to our shopping cart, which we can see in the checkout. And you can like clear the cart, you can continue shopping without actually clearing the cart. And or you can go there and place the order. Like placing the order will be, you will be given one form, you will fill that form, and your order will be placed. So let me fill this form for anything. John Doe, address ABC apartment, email John Doe at gmail.com, phone 67, whatever it is. Place the order, and order will be placed. Now he can get back to store. So this is it for the front view. Now directly we will go to the store admin panel. It's there's no login or any feature I have made till now, so there's just direct link. So we'll one more feature, we can search the product by name, category and all. So if I go to eyeball the product name, we can get that product. It comes into the search. So this is just a simple search. It is based on these fields, name, subtitle, some features, and storage and all. I will show you into the query. Now you will go to store admin panel. Login register is not yet working, it's just plain hash link right now. Okay, so we will go to the store admin panel now. Here, this is back panel of the store. A store administrator is supposed to see this. So here we have two options. One is mobile, which is opened by default. Other is orders. This order shows the currently placed order, in which we just added this order and we can see it here. Okay, so, and this mobile feature shows all the mobiles, products that been added into the system. So if we see, go to the all mobiles, we can see one mobile has been added into this. And let's see, if we want to go into the details of this, we can do two things. First, you click on this, so you can see the basic detail of that mobile, title, subtitle, company, brand, and all those things, seller details, pricing details, basic details. You can, if you want, you can directly update it anywhere, anytime. Like just do this thing and save, so details will be updated. Now from the next time you see that, you will see the new detail. So this is it. And for the technical portion, you can go to click on this gear icon, and you will see these technical features like key features and technical specifications, and also the images. So if you want to, now let me show you on the front page how this thing gets mapped there. So let me go to front page first and go into the view of the product. Now if you see these key features that are added, they are shown here. Okay, these technical specifications which are added are shown in the bottom. There is a kind of detail view. So this is main category of the specification, then this is a specification type and the specifications value. This is how it is organized. So first let's have a look at this add new feature. If you click this button add new, you will be presented with one text box like you add new feature, Wi-Fi enabled, whatever it is. Let's suppose we add Java support and save. So it is appended. Now if we refresh on the main page of the store, you can see Java support is added. So this is how it works. Now if you want to delete something, you can delete directly from here, and it will be reflected immediately from the next request in the store. Same as the same here for the technical specification. You can delete the existing thing. For adding new, you will have to choose two things. First, the category, the type of category. These are the common mobile categories that are displayed here: internet connectivity, battery, navigation. It will go into the particular category. If you like, first let me see whatever it is. Storage, journal and memory is there. So let me add something to platform. So I will go to platform category. I will say platform Android Lollipop 5.0, and now this will be added in the platform section and will be reflected in the mobile store if we refresh platform. So this is it. For the images, it's little complicated. See, these are the images. This button will delete the image. This V button will show the image. If we click on this V button, it shows you the image. And here if you see three versions of image, right? One is this small thumbnail, one is the normal image, and one is this extra large image, humongous image. So what's the deal with that? The question is, so it's like this thing will be shown. These are three separate images, and that small thumbnail will be shown here, that normal will be shown here, and this lens is zooming and it's showing the largest image which has been uploaded. So images are kind of uploaded in a pair of three. So if I try to add new image, I'll have to choose three files: one thumbnail file, one normal file, one large file, probably mapped and resized, and then it will show the according images there. So here I will add cancel, because I'll have to construct again one image, and that takes time, right? Okay, so this is about the mobile section. These are the basic details, kind of overview details, like COD is there and all, and I have shown you the order. For the order, these are the placed order. The orders which are marked in green has been completed, and the order which is white is and shows the pending status. It's pending because we haven't opened it now. So to open the order, just go click on this gear icon, and you will see the order detail, customer detail being passed in that was passed in the form, and the order item which was placed in the order, and I don't know, there's some bug because of which we are unable to see that order. Let me refresh. Yeah, I think there's kind of a bug in the system because of which we are unable to see that product. Let's place one more order, and let's see if that is also showing this behavior. Let's add this thing to cart. Now it's been added to cart. We'll go to checkout. Okay, this is our product. We will place the order, and now we will say items now 12 items 3. Let's give this guy a known street. Item dot no at item 3 dot go dot uk phone whatever. Place the order. Now this should be, ideally this should complete. Let's go to the admin panel and see what are the details of that order. So this is the order. Now we'll go into the detail of this order, and holy shit, we cannot see the product. Earlier let's see inside this. Here we can see the product, but in this section we are unable to see. So there might be some bug that we will have to fix. So this is it. This is the application that we had made till now. Okay, this is also a hidden bug, I didn't know about it. So this is the application we have till now, and let me first go and show you the details of it. Like first this page, how this is getting rendered, I will show you completely. So if we will go to first, if it is a PHP application, and it is based on the CodeIgniter framework. And okay, so let's jump into the code. Enough of talking. So this is the project which is associated with this application. Inside my system, it is located in my www folder, which is in, this is the shortcut that I made. It's actually in C drive vamp www. I made a shortcut of that folder because I use it a lot. So inside this there's mobile store, and these are the applications of the folders of this application. So this is .git folder, which is associated with the version controlling. We don't need to worry about this at this point of time. It's not concerned with the actual code of the project. It is version controlling. Okay, the application folder is of the high concern. The whole code which we do lies into this folder. Asset folder, it holds the assets of this application. Assets are the things which are kind of fixed, like jQuery, AngularJS, libraries of JavaScript that we used. Also images and uploads, whatever those things are inside this assets folder. I'll show you what's inside this folder. So AngularJS, Bootstrap, data tables, that zoom thing, whatever it is, the images which are used, the static images which are used, the uploads which happen, these images and all which have been uploaded to the system, those things. And we have used one SB admin 2 for this admin panel. This is the Bootstrap template for administrative panel. So that's what we have used. I will show you that in more detail. So this is it. All the assets are into this asset folder. And okay, this document folder I just made, it contains the project report of this project. It's not necessary. Only necessary folders are this application, assets, system. NB project is the folder which NetBeans make if you make this project as a NetBeans project. So this is the NetBeans folder. If you want, we can delete it. After deleting it, it won't be the NetBeans project anymore. So that's not needed. Things which are needed are this system folder. It contains the core files of the CodeIgniter framework. We don't ever have to touch that. it just let it rest there. And okay, so the this git ignore file dot git ignore file is associated with the git, and it is like in committing the git, if you want to ignore committing some file, that I don't want to commit this assets folder to the repository, because it's kind of like once it is committed, and we don't have to worry about it later. So like we don't need to commit this again and again, right? This document folder I don't want to commit, nb project I do not want. Only thing that makes sense to commit is this application folder. So I we can mention that in this git ignore file, that only commit these things, like ignore these things. It's git ignore, so whatever we mention in this file gets ignored. So what things I have ignored: assets slash uploads, because uploads are application specific, we don't have to upload those things on the repository, git repository. nb project we don't have to upload, and whatever is inside the nb project we don't have to upload, right? So this is it. Now I'll show you this project in NetBeans. This is that project: mobile store, application folder, assets folder, document folder, system folder, git ignore, and index.php. uh, I will show you the index.php now. This is the code igniter's index.php file. We don't have to touch it. It's basically there for routing purpose. We don't ever have to touch it. So just open it, have a look, and then forget about it. We don't have to worry about it. Oh, the code is good. If you want, you can read, but no need. So now after that, let's go into the core application folder. This is where you have all the concerns. This is where all the code lies. So inside this we have a lot of folders. uh, the settings related to this project lie in the config folder. If we see in the config folder, there is one file called database.php. This contains the database details of the project. So if I open it and I scroll it down, you can see here these are the database details: local host, root, whatever the password is, and whatever the database of this application is in the php myadmin, that's mentioned here. Config.php contains some settings related. These are code igniter specific, like base url and all. So this is in the index page, default control, that default these some kind of constants. So we don't have to worry that much about just accept all the defaults and all. And one is roots.php, which mentions the roots. I haven't made use of any routing yet. We are just our default controller is mobile. I'll show you later what are the controllers of this application. So this is it. Other things I haven't used it. They are kept there as a part of the framework. Okay, if you know about MVC, this folder holds the controller of the project. This is the main business logic here. When the application is running, this URL, when this URL is hit, it will go and hit one controller. The controller, the code igniter framework will first recognize what URL is called, then it will accordingly go into this controller and will call this function view order, and will pass this thing as a parameter to the view order function. This is how the routing works. This is the complete URL. In the complete URL, this portion is base URL, and this index.php for the routing, I've told you earlier, right? This thing is called the site URL, and after the site URL, whatever is mentioned is the name of the controller, and this is the name of the function inside the controller. And after the URL, if we pass 7 6, these go as a parameter into that function. that function should like accept those parameters. I'll show you in the detail later. So these are the controllers, these are the models, these are the views. Now what model do? Model fetches from the database, fetches that from the database. Views are just plain HTML files. uh, General PHP file and HTML code is written there, and some PHP code and all. So this contains a lot of views. uh, Mostly are copied from another project, so I'm not using it. Our only concern is with mobile and order. So our only concern is with this folder. If you want, you can probably delete it. I'm not deleting these folder because later maybe I'll be needing them, so I hadn't deleted yet. But only thing is concerned here is this mobile folder and the order folder. Since there are plans to extend this project, so these things may come in handy because these are the part of a working framework. So these are the view. Let me show you one view. Like I'll go into mobile and add new.php. So this is like if you can see this plain HTML code, right? And there are a lot of classes related to the bootstrap, and PHP tags are embedded into it. So PHP code, HTML code, PHP is embedded into it. It's simple. It how the view works is like variables are injected into the view and views get rendered. So this is it. How these Now let me show you systematically how these things are like. First let me go into the controller. See these are the controllers which are used here. So let me go into the mobile controller. Mobile controller mobile controller will have the functions related to what mobile functionalities are into this project. So if you see in the detail, let me minimize this is too much, right? Okay, and now see these are the functions for the mobile portion. It's like this is the index. This shows the index page. This shows the front part of the store. This function shows that search thing. These are the all mobiles view that we see in the admin panel. This is the single view of the mobile. This is a specification page, the add new page. So for every feature we have kind of one function which makes the whole thing. So let me open one thing and show you how this is like. See this function index, it's calling another function store catalog. So let's go into that function. This is their function store catalog, and what this is doing, let me go into the front page. See mobile store catalog, this is how it's calling. So this is store catalog we are seeing. So how it is, let me move this up. Store catalog is first loading a form helper, maybe some utility inside, and if not, let's try commenting it. Will this break the application? No, so it was not required. Okay, let's stay that way. So this is it. Store catalog, what it's doing, it's fetching mobile data from the model. See this dot mobile model dot get all. This function is calling. I hadn't shown you mobile model, but kind of let's have a general idea that what this is doing. This thing is fetching all the mobiles from the database, setting it into one mobile variable and sending it to the view, and that mobile slash store catalog view is in the views. Mobile slash store catalog, it's utilizing those mobile objects here and it's looping through them and making a store catalog template kind of thing. So that is about the store catalog. uh, Now I'll go through the URL and I'll keep on showing you accordingly. So this is the store catalog. Now if we add to cart, this thing goes to cart, right? Okay, let me go back. I have added this to cart. This thing is added into the cart. So it's mobile store index.php cart. So another file is called like so first let me go back. This is kind of a form submission. I think this is a form. All the fields are hidden. These values are sent to the cart, these values. So that thing we'll have to look into the detail, like how this thing goes. Basically the thing is, when this thing is rendered, this add to cart is kind of a submit button to a form, and all the form fields are hidden. Those form fields are the name and this and this price and all, and those are submitted to one script, and which kind of processes it, adds it to cart, and shows us this page. So that is let me first let me inspect this and show you how this form is working. See, its input type submit, name is action, add value to cart. What's the target of this file? Form action http localhost mobile store index.php cart. So there is one controller called cart which is accepting cart/add. This is the URL, cart/add. This is accepting maybe a post. Yeah, it here we can see this is accepting a post request, and this is how it may be processing it. So if we go into the code and see, there must be a controller named cart. So there is cart controller. What it is doing, cart/add was there, right? So this is function add. What it's doing, first it is loading the cart model, then oh sorry, okay, this is model cart/add. Yeah, it's loading the cart model. From the post, it is taking out the values id, name, price and quantity, and it's inserting into the cart, and then it is redirecting us to the cart page, which is like calling the index function of the cart controller. So this is the cart controller's index function, and what it does, it takes the it makes a variable called a title. If and one more variable called message. So if there is no content in the cart, it shows the message as your cart is empty, and if there is the content in the cart, which is the present case, so it will so guys, this is the kind of the overview of the application and the code which is running this application. In the next video, what I'll show you, I'll make some diagrams, some maps of the execution, the flow of the execution of this application, and I'll show you how what controller is getting called or at which step, when this view is pressed, what controller gets called, which function get called, what data is flowing and all. So the detail level data flow I'll show you into the next video. Inside this, I have shown you the configuration related to this, how database settings are done, what are the routing setting. There was no routing setting, I guess. And what's the config setting here. These are only three settings we have done till now. I've shown you the controllers. These are the controllers which are there. I shown you. I haven't shown you about models, right? uh, so let me have a quick overview about the model. Model is something which fetches the value from database. So suppose this is mobile model. Let me open this mobile model, and I'll show you. So there is this constructor, and then there is this add feature. Let me minimize first, and okay. So these are all the functions which I have made, which kind of fetch the mobile data from the database. So like what we do, this add feature adds the mobile data to the database, adding a new mobile, updating. This is updating the existing mobile with the ID. So it will be like we will pass the data here, and what ID here. So whatever mobile data is there on this ID into the database will get replaced by this data. In this delete function, whatever ID you pass, that mobile is deleted. In get all the mobiles are fetched. In search term is mentioned, and the results are returned. On get one mobile, if we pass the ID, we get that mobile object, or the null is returned in case if that mobile doesn't exist. In the add star feature, we pass the mobile ID. This is the star feature. Now the airplane will come. These are called the star features. So this is how star feature is it. We'll add we'll pass mobile ID, we'll pass the text of the star feature, and it will get added. If you want to delete that feature, we'll pass the mobile ID, we'll pass the feature ID, and if both match, that thing will get deleted. This thing, second thing, is called the key feature. Key feature we hadn't. Okay, we have implemented the key feature. We hadn't even implemented the star feature thing. Okay, I hadn't seen this code from a long time, so maybe I may be forgetting something. I'll tell you that in detail, but some kind of feature is being added for the overview, we can say, right? So these are the functions that we call to handle to send and get the data from the database. This is it. Like we want to add one mobile to cart, so this is that. We want to see what is the current cart count, so this function total amount items, and clear the cart, everything. So I will show you into the next video how this is actually done in the detail. Like order model, what it does, it handles the data part of the orders. Billing handles with the billing portion, insert customer, insert order, and all. I will make the flows and I'll show you. So on the part of overview, we can see that, like, if we are models are the thing which are communicating directly from the database. Let me show you my database also. Localhost php my admin. Server is running, stagnated. So this is the database. This is php my admin, and this is mobile stores database. I'll click on it. It will show you the tables which are inside this database. CI session, this is a CodeIgniter's table for session related things. It's a mandatory thing, you'll have to place it there. Customer is table which whenever a customer places the order, the customer's detail like name and all those details that customer passed come here in this customer table. Okay, let's go back. mobile data is in this thing. Eyeball slide 6431 you have seen, right? So mobile data is there, all that mobile data, the basic detail that we fill in that initial form is here. And these features are key features, star feature, whatever features are, they are in different tables. If you can see, mobile is there, specification, star features, uh, the star specs and all those things, these are here. These are attached, these are the features, they have one id and they have one mobile id, the mobile from which they are attached. So this is it. Oh, there's bug, right? We have added the java support, but okay, we deleted it, right? So association is broken. Okay, this thing also should get deleted. I don't know why this isn't deleted yet. Okay, so there might be some bug. Order detail shows us the order. uh, See, this is ones and these are the numbers only. This is kind of mapping, like order id 3 is mapped with product id 0 of one quantity. Order id 4, like one order can have multiple products, right? So it will be like if order number 8 uh, contains two products, so it will be two entry for order 8 with different product id and quantity and price accordingly. Kind of mapping, smart mapping has been done into this. Specifications I've shown you, these are the specification, like spec name, these are the category which we choose from that drop down. These are the specification name, spec value. This specification is attached to which mobile its id is mentioned there, and this is just a primary key for the id field for like insertion purpose. So you can general purpose surrogate key, we are not using it for any business purpose. Uploads, yeah, upload is interesting. It's like for every mobile id we can upload any number of images, right? So this is like each and every image upload is associated with 3 files. So these are the file names that are associated with this mobile id and all. This is it. So when we upload a file, what happens, 3 images go into one particular folder. They are renamed according to the timestamp, and those images are placed there, and their names, the entry of their names comes into the database. So next time what we will do, we will fetch these things from the database. Now we have the name, we can set the path to that folder, and it will automatically will be shown here. So this is it. I think I've shown you all the things. Order, yes, I've shown you the order. Yeah, I'll show these things in later detail later on, but this is enough for the overview part, right? We have models which are communicating with the database. I've shown you the database too. Views I've shown in the starting that what views are. Views are just plain HTML file which are being called from the controller. What controller does, it fetches the data from the database, makes that data into some sensible form, does something with that data, and then it either sends back the data to the model using to the database using the model, or it loads some view. So these are the view. A view contains the HTML code which is going to render here. These are the some, if this page is getting displayed, one or other view is getting rendered. So what it will do, what controller will do, it will take the data from the view, it will put the data from the model, sorry, it will put that data into the view, and it will show us that view as an output. This is how it is working. So like this is add new view, all mobile view, the view which shows billing, card and order complete. These are the ugly HTMLs, big and ugly HTML forms. So this is it for the overview of this application. These are extra folder, we don't need that. In the later video I will make some diagrams and code flow execution, and we will show you in the detail how this whole thing is going on. Okay, thanks guys.